ready?
Not everything has to be a reveal, Ricky.
Oh, yes, it does.
Okay. Good reveal.
Follow me.
One of the reasons we rented this loft was that it came with all this space.
And we needed it for this.
This is unbelievable. A complete replica of Ashford's office.
It's my Venus de Milo, my David.
And our ticket to a brighter future, because, kids, somewhere in this office is the key to unlocking Ashford's millions.
Yeah, and all we gotta do is find it.
All right, I need you both to tell me everything. Don't leave out a single detail. I want to bask in the glory of your brilliance.
Okay, if you remember, after I told you that Ashford was brought to the morgue under his alias Uriah Heep, I took his watch.
Yeah, he loved that watch. He never took it off.
And we know why. It wasn't just a regular watch, it's a con man's watch. It has a secret compartment, almost impossible to detect. When I opened it, this was inside. It's a memory card. There were two things loaded onto it. The videos Ashford recorded for you, and a link to an offshore bank account.
Ashford's bank account.
From what I remember, over the years, he must have put 100 mil in there, maybe more.
We're about to find out. To access the account, there are 12 passwords that need to be entered in the correct order. But if we make 3 mistakes, the link shuts down.
And what happens then?
Whatever's sitting in that account will be lost forever.
And before you even ask, it's impossible to hack, even for me.
How the hell are we supposed to figure out 12 random passwords? They could be anything.
You're right,
No, I don't want to be right.
but you are.
It's impossible.
You're wrong.
I thought you said I was right.
It's impossible for most people.
But we are not most people.
Amen.
When we told you the SD card contained video diaries and a link to his bank account, you said they had to be connected.
No, absolutely. Ashford wasn't prone to sentimentality. To him, everything was a challenge, a test of your worthiness.
Well, with that in mind, we started watching the videos over and over to see what we could find.
It took us a long time. We just couldn't find a connection. But then the clues started to emerge.
Everything you need to know is always right in front of you. You just have to look more closely.
We realized he was trying to say the answers are in the videos.
Everything meant something. Every word, everything we could see.
It was just up to us to figure it out.
So where in Sam Hill do you start?
That was the question.
The first part was staring us in the face.
The office.
Ashford could have recorded each video sitting behind his desk or on a chair. That would have been the easiest thing to do. He could have just set a camera up and pressed record. But instead, he moved it every time. Look.
He wanted us to see every inch of the space.
So while I set up this room, Max was figuring out how to decipher the clues.
The first penny dropped when I sprained my ankle and I couldn't walk. I had a lot of time to watch Ashford's videos.
I suppose I've always admired the indifference of time to the weight of memory. No matter what, it just keeps on ticking.
Wait, did I see what I think I just saw?
It just
Watched
keeps
again.
on ticking.
The watch moves.
The desk, it's magnetized.
Ashford let us see that on purpose. That's how we knew it had to be a key to the puzzle.
Most things in this room are replicas, but I knew we had to have the actual desk. It wasn't easy, but I managed to get it shipped here.
This is his real desk?
Yep. Show him, Ricky.
This watch has multiple facets, which means the etchings on the glass refract light in very particular directions.
But it depends on where the light source is coming from.
The magnet in the desk locks the watch into place, but if we don't know the correct angle of the light source, we won't get the right answer.
So how do we figure that out?
He told us that too.
Time has always been a critical part of my life and profession, of course. Timing, security guards making the rounds, a countdown to an alarm trigger, the position of the sun as it beams through a window.
So the light source is a sunbeam through that window.
Exactly. But the sun's position is different depending on the hour of day, your location on Earth, and the time of year.
So how did you figure all that out?
And that little voice inside of you, that thing we call instinct, is trying to guide you with confidence.
See where he touched the globe?
I zoomed in, and Voila.
So, we know Bermuda. Next, we just needed to figure out the day.
Maybe because I'm getting older, or maybe because today is Father's Day.
Father's Day, the third Sunday of every June.
Now, what about the time?
So, everywhere in his office, you see a bunch of clocks. But if you look closely, each clock is set to 2:36, and it never changes.
So, if it's 2:36 p.m. on Father's Day in Bermuda, the sun is shining through that window exactly like so.
You guys are geniuses.
Okay, so each shaft of light corresponds with an hour on the clock phase. If you look around, each one falls on a particular object.
We believe those objects are the passwords we need to access the bank account.
Now, this is as far as we got. Everything's new from here on in.
All right, let's give it a shot, guys.
Okay, so 1 o'clock would be there.
It's an hourglass.
Hourglass. Yes! It worked!
You guys are geniuses. Well, that didn't sound good. What'd you do, Ricky?
I didn't do anything. It's a countdown timer.
Another challenge.
What's next, snakes?
Okay, we gotta move quickly.
Don't forget, we only have 3 strikes and
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah,
out.
stop wasting time.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay, 2 o'clock.
That's a fox, yeah.
Yes. 3 o'clock. Conch.
Conch.
It doesn't matter.
The seashell.
Seashell it is.
Damn it. We only have 2 more mistakes. It must be conch.
No, wait. Ashford wasn't a superstitious man, but there was one lucky charm he carried with him everywhere. It was a shell he picked up in Fiji. He was on a boat, it capsized, he nearly drowned. He came to on the beach, nearly dead, with a seashell in his hand. He never found out how that seashell got there, but he always thanked Fiji for saving his life. This is a failsafe, he's testing me. The answer is Fiji.
Four o'clock.
Hat.
No, fedora. Ashford loved a good fedora.
Yes, okay. 5 o'clock. Vase.
Vase.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Yes, yes.
Okay, 6 o'clock.
Book.
Damn it.
If we get this wrong, we lose everything.
But if it's not book, what is it?
I got it.
Our revels now are ended. These are actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are now melted into thin air.
Ashford quoted Shakespeare's The Tempest in one of his videos. That was his favorite play. It's got to be Tempest. It's got to be.
Yes. Okay. 7 o'clock. Camera.
8 o'clock, telescope.
Okay, 9 o'clock. Window.
10 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Globe.
No, wait. Ashford never missed his nightly scotch. Try scotch.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, last one.
There's no more beams of light.
Okay, well, what could the password be?
Okay, guys, there's only 90 seconds left.
Okay, Dad, think. You knew him better than anybody.
Ashford always said that every con came down to one thing: unraveling what's most important to your mark. What's most important? What's the last word? What's the last word?
And you know I do love to have the last word.
I know what it is. Dad, it's you. After all these years, he came back here just for you. He loved you and he wanted you to know that. All of this is about you, even the last word.
I'm so proud of you and the man you have become. Take care, George.
Ricky, try George.
Guys, it's 103 million. It's 103 million!
How did we do that? Come on! Honey, what's wrong? Why aren't you happy?
Of course I am.
So why don't you look happy? I need to let you go.
What do you mean?
Go, honey, go to him. I'll be fine.
I love you, Dad.
Yeah, I love you too, sweetheart. Just wish your mom was still alive to see this.
Me too.
You have the right to remain subscribed to CBC on YouTube.